Big, gentle giant, proved to be a great patient in the box. Every time the vet came in to examine his head, he put it down for the man to look at. A lot of horses take aversions to vets. But he's a good horse, he's still only a baby, and he may just need this run today.
Well, there's my idea of the winner. Number 6, Turning Tricks, ridden by Richard Dunwoody. It's 100 to 30 from 3 to 1. Now, although this horse has got it pulled up by his name, as David Nicholson told me, with a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, things didn't go right for this horse at Cheltenham. He got a bad start, and then he got nearly brought down. I've watched him win at Ludlow on good ground, and he was very impressive. In his second round here, when he was second to Newbury, to Terrau, would be no disgrace. Terrau is a decent horse. The question mark over all of them is will they handle ground as heavy as this? They raced here yesterday, very tiring ground, and it's going to be the same again today.
Well, one horse will get on the ground is the horse that's been back, Doobie Brief, there in Errol Brown's colours. He always carries a lot of condition, this horse, but last time when he won here at Newbury, 3 miles the 5th of March, he was so well in. He'd been dropped 16 pounds, they'd put the blinkers back on him, he's got them on again today. He makes the running and keeps pulling a bit more out when challenged. Warren Marston on board, 10 stone 8, Doobie Brief, and a horse that's 5 to 2 now.
There's Mr. Peter Henley's mount, Flyer's Nap, owned by Mr. and Mrs. Torrey, very famous colours. And this horse will definitely like the ground. Former winner at Cheltenham last year in the Kimure. Will stay and stay. A lot of weight on his back, 12 stone. But as I say, will like the ground and is bound to run a good race.
And in the colours of the Triumph Hurdle winner, Irish Stamp there, number 7, Ferdy Murphy trains it. Looks ready for his first attempt this season, but he is better on a faster surface. He hasn't been out for over a year, but he looks straight to me, but the betting told you the tale. He was the one that drifted the most here. He's fitted with a French ring bit there, you can see, so obviously he takes a little bit of a tug. But he's a nice horse. Keep your eye on him today, but the ground's gone against him.
Number 2, Mere Class. The man in form, Dean Gallagher, rode a treble at Hereford yesterday. I spoke to Charlie Brooks, Mere Class's trainer. He said he will like the ground, but obviously number 3, Sunny Bay, is the more favoured of his 2 runners, because the top jockey, Graham Bradley, has taken the mount on him. But has decent form in the past, but not running it up to it at the moment, Mere Class.
Yes, only a couple of others. Claxton Green is one of them from Martin Pipe's stable, but I think he'll be better on a much faster surface. That's a horse that skews ridden. He's lining up at the back with Chris Maud. Peter.
18 fences in all. And there's 3 miles. Doobie Brief, the early leader, Turning Tricks nearest to us. On the far side, then is Sunny Bay with Mere Class just in behind him. And all safely over the first, but Turning Tricks made quite a mistake there. Doobie Brief, the leader, from Sunny Bay as they race to the second. Doobie Brief from Sunny Bay, and Turning Tricks was all right there. He's just towards the left of the picture as we see them. But Doobie Brief, the leader, from Sunny Bay. Then close in behind, Turning Tricks with Mere Class and Claxton Green and Flyer's Nap, and just last at the moment is Irish Stamp as they swing left-handed, make their way towards the cross fence. And incidentally, in the next, the 2-mile hurdle, they're going to miss the cross flight, so they'll only be jumping 7 flights in all in the Lambourne Handicap hurdle, but there's some nice fresh ground for them to race on when they miss that hurdle. Doobie Brief from Turning Tricks and Sunny Bay and Mere Class. And Claxton Green and Flyer's Nap, and finally Irish Stamp. Another plain fence now before the first of the ditches. This is number 4, Doobie Brief, from Sunny Bay and Turning Tricks towards the left of the picture. Then Flyer's Nap and Mere Class together. Doobie Brief, Sunny Bay, Turning Tricks. First of the ditches, Doobie Brief from Sunny Bay and Turning Tricks. And they're all safely over it. Racing down to the next, Doobie Brief and Warren Marston comes to the 6th with the advantage over Sunny Bay, Turning Tricks. Mistake there by Mere Class. Doobie Brief from Sunny Bay The grey obviously over on the far side as they come to number 7. The cross belts nearest to us, Turning Tricks. Then Claxton Green and Flyers Nap and Mere Class and Irish Stamp. Now the water before they face a complete circuit. One more full circuit. Do be brief. Sunny Bay on the inside, Claxton Green nearest to us between horses is Turning Tricks, and then Flyers Nap, Irish Stamp, and Mere Class. As they go out over the far side in this Brown Chamberlin handicap chase, Do Be Brief, who's made just about all the running so far from Sunny Bay and Turning Tricks. Flyers Nap going well in 4. 5 on the outside is Claxton Green, and then Irish Stamp as they jump the 9th. Mere Class just the back marker. Second of the ditches now, Do Be Brief from Sunny Bay, Flyers Nap and Turning Tricks. Do Be Brief, Sunny Bay, Turning Tricks, Flyers Nap, Claxton Green, Irish Stamp and Mere Class. Number 11, Do Be Brief. Over it in the lead from Sunny Bay, Turning Tricks, Claxton Green and Flyers Nap. Getting a little bit closer to them is Irish Stamp, Mere Class staying to the outer, and Irish Stamp on the inner over the 12th. Do Be Brief from Sunny Bay. And a mistake there by Flyers Nap. Turning Tricks jumped at 3rd. Claxton Green, Flyers Nap being chased up now to overtake Irish Stamp on the inside. 6 out. Do Be Brief landed in the lead from Sunny Bay. Turning Tricks still making ground on the inner. Irish Stamp holding his place. Flyers Nap. Then a Claxton Green towards the outside. The back marker is Mere Class. They swing left-handed out of the backstretch, and Do Be Brief still the leader from Sunny Bay and Turning Tricks getting closer. Then comes Irish Stamp and Flyers Nap. Behind them Claxton Green, and then Mere Class, who certainly looks as though he could be counted out of it. 5 out, Do Be Brief from Sunny Bay and Turning Tricks. A little between those 3 now. Mistake by Flyers Nap once again back in 4th. Behind him comes Irish Stamp, and then a gap to Claxton Green. Quite close up front now, Do Be Brief being pressed all the time by Sunny Bay, and Turning Tricks still very much in the argument too. Coming down now towards the 4th last fence, and as they do so, it's Do Be Brief, Sunny Bay, Turning Tricks at the 4th last. Sunny Bay landed just in the lead there from Do Be Brief, with Turning Tricks under pressure now back in 3rd. Coming down to the final ditch of the Brown Chamberlin handicap chase. As they do so, it's Do Be Brief and Sunny Bay, and Sunny Bay landed in the lead there from Do Be Brief. Turning Tricks back in 3rd. Coming down now towards the 2nd last fence, and Sunny Bay, this grey, who broke his jaw just over a month ago, lands well clear of Do Be Brief in 2nd, and 3rd is Turning Tricks, and Graham Bradley has a double handful on the grey as he comes towards the last. Ears pricked. Sunny Bay at the final fence in the Brown Chamberlin. He jumps it well, gets away from it smoothly. Jumping it 2nd is Do Be Brief, being chased all the time by Turning Tricks. But as they race up towards the line, this will be one that will give Charlie Brooks enormous satisfaction. The former assistant to Fred Winter, who of course trained the great Brown Chamberlin, wins the Brown Chamberlin handicap chase with Sunny Bay. 2nd is Do Be Brief, and 3rd is Turning Tricks. That's the 1, 2, 3, with first number 3 Sunny Bay, owned by Uplands Bloodstock, trained by Charlie Brooks and ridden by Graham Bradley. Second number 8 Do Be Brief, owned by Mr. Errol Brown, trained by Mrs. Jenny Pittman and ridden by Warren Marston. And third, number 6 Turning Tricks, owned by Mr. Mel Davies, trained by David Nicholson and ridden by Richard Dunwoody.
We join them out going to the third last, and you can see this big grey horse who's jumped like a stag all the way. He's come up here the ditch a long way, but what scope he's got. He's a really big horse, a gentle giant, lovely character. You could put a child in this horse's box to go to sleep in the evening, quite happy he'd be there in the morning. He pricks his ears. Brad's given him a tender-eyed skew. He's kept hold of his head on his introduction after this layoff.
He has. You pointed him out beforehand, Richard. He looks a lovely horse. What I love about him, and when Brad does go for a long one, or when he asked him, he doesn't flatten. He comes up and gets height, and as you say, what a lovely national horse he is. You just watch him. He's a little bit green in front. I mean, Brad's got a lead for a long time. I say green. I mean, he runs about a little bit. He's not changing colour, but you can see his ears just looking, and look at that. Pecks at it, really jumps it well. The horse running on, DB Brief, in the orange colours has run well, but I thought Richard Dunwoody gave Turning Tricks a superb ride. Obviously lost his confidence a little bit from what happened at Cheltenham. Gave him plenty of room, never rushed him, and he moved him up into the race when there were no fences, but he wasn't good enough. Brad, when he saw Turning Tricks come upside him into the straight there, he just moved out wide, made it much more difficult for Richard Dunwoody. It's all tactics throughout the race that goes on. You know, you've